everything is going to be alright.
When loved ones visit in dreams. What it truly means. Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid that it felt more real than life itself? Where someone you loved, long gone, stood before you again, smiling, speaking, touching your hand as if time itself had folded? What if those dreams aren't dreams at all? Most people believe dreams are just fragments of the mind, electrical storms of memory and emotion. But across thousands of cases, from grief research centers to near-death experiences, something strange keeps emerging. Patterns that defy psychology. The dead don't just appear. They communicate. They choose the moment. And sometimes, they change something in you that lingers for life. There's a reason these encounters feel so different. Scientists at the University of Arizona studying after-death communication dreams found that subjects often returned with new insight, forgiveness, or peace, emotions they couldn't access before. In other words, the dream healed something the brain alone couldn't. But here's the real twist. These dreams seem to occur not when the dreamer seeks contact, but when they're finally ready to let go. The visitor isn't coming to stay, but to free you. And sometimes, what you think is a dream is their final goodbye. Stay with me, because what happens next will change the way you see every dream you've ever had.
What if your loved one is trying to wake you, not from sleep, but from disbelief?
In hundreds of documented accounts, dream visitations follow a peculiar rhythm. The environment is luminous, time feels suspended, and the person appears younger, glowing, or enveloped in soft light. But one detail repeats again and again. They speak without words. It's as if the communication bypasses language, pure emotion transferred through presence. One woman dreamed of her father handing her a watch he never owned in life. When she awoke, the family found an old pocket watch in a forgotten drawer. The exact design she'd described. No explanation, just synchronicity. Another man, paralyzed by guilt for missing his mother's final moments, dreamed of her saying, "You were exactly where you were meant to be." He woke in tears, and the chronic pain in his chest vanished that morning. You see, consciousness is not confined to neurons. It's a field that transcends physical boundaries, and dreams are the bridge. Spirit guides, energy researchers, and even theoretical physicists are beginning to converge on a radical idea. Information and love are never destroyed, only transformed. If this story resonates with something you felt, maybe a dream that still echoes in your heart, tell me in the comments. What message do you think your loved one was trying to send? And if you're drawn to exploring more of these mysteries, real accounts, science, and stories that make sense of the unseen, take a second to subscribe to Spirits in the Material World. It's more than a channel. It's a place for souls still searching for light. But here's the part no one tells you. Sometimes, the visitor in your dream isn't who you think it is. Researchers in consciousness studies have identified something even stranger. Encounters where the loved one carries knowledge the dreamer couldn't possibly know. A woman once dreamed of her late husband telling her to check a specific drawer in their attic. Inside, she found a sealed envelope he'd written years before, containing words that matched the dream word for word. And yet, not every dream visitor is from beyond. Sometimes it's your own higher consciousness wearing the face of someone you loved, because that's the only form your heart would recognize. These are not ghosts haunting the living. They are messages from the soul, choosing the language of love to break through fear. If you've ever had a dream that left you shaken, not by sadness, but by peace, it might have been their way of saying, "I made it, and I'm still with you." Before you go, I'd love to hear your story. Has someone you loved ever visited you in a dream? What did they say? How did it change you? Share it with us below, not just for me, but for everyone who's still wondering if what they felt was real. And if you found meaning here, subscribe to Spirits in the Material World. This space isn't about death. It's about connection, awareness, and the truth that consciousness never ends. Maybe tonight, as you drift into sleep, someone who loves you will find a way to remind you of that. Consciousness never ends. Spiritual, educational disclaimer. This video is intended for spiritual and educational purposes only. It does not promote fear, superstition, or religious dogma. Its purpose is to inspire reflection, healing, and understanding of consciousness beyond physical perception.